Monday night here in Saskatoon, it is day 3 coverage of the Tim Hortons Canadian Curling Trials. They've been great on the curling tour this season, and it's continued here in Saskatoon. Tracy Flurry will pick up the win. 2 games, 2 wins. Tracy Flurry is near the top of the leaderboard. Make the final 9-5. Will the third time be a charm for Krista McCarville? Making her 3rd appearance at the trials, McCarville needs to get back into that win column. At 1 and 2, can the team from Thunder Bay make it happen Monday night? McCarville, Flurry, as the trials continue. You might be parking a little bit away from the doors of SaskTel Center on this Monday. The women are on the ice, taking center stage. This afternoon it was the men, and we're going to go to a game between, well, it's all Manitoba, because from the Winnipeg area, Mike McEwen against Morris, Manitoba's Jason Gunlickson. McEwen had scored 4 and 7, and look at this, run it back, go away, and count them up. There are 5 there, so 4 and 7, 5 and 9. He runs away and hides the final 11-2. Other winners included Kevin Cooey, Brad Gouju over John Epping, and Brad Jacobs beats Brendan Botcher, and that will show you now that on the men's side, right there on the right, look who's at the bottom, winless with Gunlickson and Dunstone, is the reigning Canadian champion, while at the top, 3 unbeaten in Jacobs, Gouju, McEwen. Women feature tonight, Jones, Flurry, and at the bottom, yes, Rachel Holman, still winless, but she's on the ice this evening. And on this Monday night, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome back to Saskatoon. Cheryl Russ alongside Kathy, still the effects of that cold, but says she is feeling better. Yes, it's the women who are at center of the house tonight, and our feature is McCarville against Tracy Flurry, who comes in one of the favorites. May surprise some. She's lumped in with the likes of Einarson and Holman and Jones, despite the fact that none of them have ever been to a trials before.
Or won a Canadian championship either. I think it's due in large part to Tracy Flurry's ability to draw. It affords her the luxury to play a very aggressive style. Lots of rocks in play. She puts a lot of pressure on the opposition, and then if she's got to bail herself out with a draw, she does it. They win a lot of games because of it, and Tracy Flurry's coming in at 98% already on her draw game this week. Almost perfection.
Then on the other hand, you've got Krista McCarville, and I would lump her in that group called the best of the rest.
No question about it. I don't know how many times she's been with Scotty. I think it's 8 or 9. 8 or 9 times I said, this team's the dark horse. You got to be afraid of them. 8 or 9 times they've gone 6 and 5, 7 and 4, and they go home. They're close. They can scare anybody out here at any time. But I think they just have to play a little bit more than they do just to have that edge when they're 1 up coming home, 1 down coming home, know what to do.
Well, you have to remember, in 16, McCarville did lose the Scotties final to Chelsea Carey. She needs that kind of performance tonight against Tracy Flurry.
It's a really great field. We just want to kind of focus on ourselves and keep doing what we've been doing this season, because we have found success with what we've been doing, and we just feel like we're peaking at the right time.
I feel so good this year. I want to be playing. I'm excited to practice. I'm excited to be out on the ice with my team and be back together with the 4 of us, and I feel like it's a rejuvenation in me.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials are brought to you in part by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, by BKT Tires and OK Tire, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, and by Sponge Towels, made for real-life messes.
Our 3rd evening here in Saskatoon and in SaskTel Center, home of the Saskatoon Blades of the Western Hockey League, the Saskatoon Rush of the National Lacrosse League. Time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team McCarville out of the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay, skipped by Krista McCarville with Sarah Potts, Ashley Sipola, and Kendry Lillard. Flurry out of the East St. Paul Curling Club, just northeast of Winnipeg, considered part of the greater Winnipeg area. Tracy Flurry handles this team with Kristen McCush, Liz Fife, and Selena Negava. It's always a giveaway. When the team is out there and putting the brush down, you know they haven't got last rock. So you know that McCarville doesn't, but she's throwing the red stones, and we know that Flurry does, and she'll be throwing the yellow stones. And so, to get us underway, the McCarville lead is Sarah Potts.
Vic's very perceptive tonight.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Staying out there. Staying out there. Nice, good. There goes. Good. It's curling hard now.
It's just,
hard now.
you know, this event, the fact that here we are, we said it earlier today about, you know, Botcher. Would it be a must-win? Really, it is. He's dropped to 0-3. I think even at this point in time for someone like McCarville here in Game 4, 1-2, she's got to have this one.
For no other reason, too, than the mental psyche, too. They dropped a tough one last night. They're one up coming home. And if McCarville makes a really good freeze, she probably wins the game in an extra end and drops that game. And it's 2 losses. It's pretty early to have 2.
All right, let's check the keys to the game and start with Krista McCarville.
Well, make it a hitting contest here. As Cheryl pointed in the opening, Krista McCarville's drawing at a 77% clip, which is okay. But when the others skip, Flurry's 98%. You better make it a hitting contest, and simple as possible for that same reason. The more rocks that are in play, the tougher the draws become for McCarville.
9-6.
Up and down the sheet we go. Keys now for Tracy Flurry.
Well, I think you'll have to have some constant communication out there. This is the first time these teams have played with these textured rocks that were done last night. And so you're going to have to talk about the pass, the fresh tracks, make sure everybody's on the same page. And then with 2 very aggressive skips, I think the key is going to be when to bail, picking that time to open it up and make sure that Tracy has her shot for her single at the very least.
Keys to the game brought to you by Sponge Towels, paper towels made for real life messes. So if you weren't with us yesterday or earlier today, the rocks last night, overnight, early hours of the morning, were sharpened by the ice crew because there just wasn't enough curl. And so the teams were here this morning, and each of the teams got 20 minutes to practice with the reconditioned stones. And they will now be left for the remainder of the event. That being said, McCarville's team was here on the ice, and they were one of the first to practice with these stones on fresh ice. And they said, wow, they just now really have to relearn again, not only from this morning, but right now.
Yeah, that's a wonderful point, because they're so sharp with the fresh pebble. The second team that went out for practice this morning, the rocks would dull down just a fraction and the pebble would wear off a little bit. So a little bit more towards the conditions you're going to face tonight. So there's really been 3 changes for McCarville. Straight and fast, slow and swingy, and then somewhere in between for this game.
Well, I thought it was interesting. Ashley Sipola, throwing the second stones for McCarville, said, Cheryl, you really can't go out wide enough. The brush could be put down in Regina. That's okay.
That's an exaggeration.
It'll come back.
No, and you know what, Vic, I think the other thing too is it's almost a different release to that point. You never want to be tight, whereas I think before the rocks were done, you could be a little tight and your brushers could hold it down the sheet, but now, to Vic's point, you get it back out to the broom and you can be wide and it'll always come back.
Most of these teams are close with their rotation up and down the lineup, but if you're not, a slow rotation tonight is going to go sideways.
Well, we saw it in the Botcher-Jacobs game. We had a couple rollouts, couple almost flashes.
Hard there, really hard.
Sarah Potts
Really hard.
on the brush.
Okay, you gotta be.
Uh-oh, and they're going to miss the opportunity to sit the 2, which could or may have led to a force. It's just that kind of thing in this field. If you want to be successful, you cannot let get away.
No, you cannot. You always have to. Those makeable shots, you've got to make those. And that seems to be the teams that get through this week unscathed almost, is because they make the makeable shots. And to me, most of the time, that's focus.
McCush.
Watch the big
Negavan.
ball.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Are they going to give this gift right back? No, this one will settle. So they get away with one there, settling at the back 12. It's undercover.
Tricky.
It might pay dividends, really.
Now McCarville has to figure out how to get there, and they need to figure out the weight.
Chances are there hasn't been anything down here in practice, so that you'll be able to hear the pebble when you let this one go.
A little heavier? A little more.
That's not a pile of ice. If you probably have to throw it a little harder so it hasn't got much time to curl, but light, it's all over that yellow one.
Okay.
We don't want
No,
to
don't say that.
tap that in.
Don't say that. I want to hear the sound of pebble. Oh, I'm hearing the sound of screaming is what I'm hearing.
Gotta go weight too. Gotta go. Really hard line.
See, there's
Don't touch this yellow in.
it's going to.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to bounce
Don't
in.
touch this. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Just stopped in time, but that was predictable.
I liked your weight.
Well, now Tracy's really, well, I think I'd even be going around there now.
Here we go. 5 rock rule, 10 ends. You have to play a minimum of 8 in round robin. 38 minutes. Thinking time, 2 timeouts. We saw John Epping earlier today get caught by the clock. He was down to around 15 and had a difficult shot. The time pressure may have affected that last throw.
Top 4 now. No, we're all there. That's good. 14.
Did it hit the hole? I think
Yeah,
it came
it
out the
did.
other side. Wow.
want to get off of it.
That slight error from Kendra, and I don't mean to pick on her at all, but this team throws so many rocks, which I love, and that's why they're as good as they are. It's probably the best technical team in Canada. But just knowing that path in arena conditions down the middle, it's, that's reps. You've got to figure that out. Now, yes, they played in the Scotties quite a few times, but the more times when you practice at home, throw 100 rocks a day, you're still not prepared for that particular shot.
No.
Solid bump. Whoa.
And this team does 6, sometimes 7 times a week they're on the ice. They do have monthly camps because of the fact that Kendra lives in Sudbury, so she practices on her own. Now, where's this going to land? Come across, so it'll slide across the top and doesn't push out that Flurry stone. So look now, Flurry's got 2 around the back of the 12.
Unlucky.
That is. No, I know Christy even said that their weekend practices are a couple hours. That's why she said during COVID she got a bit of a break from the game because they weren't playing.
Yeah.
They weren't practicing as much because there was nothing to go to. I think that got her excited about curling again.
And we all tend to focus on that. They played, 12 games before this. We all focus on, maybe they're not trying hard enough. They're probably trying harder than anybody else because of their practice schedule's off the charts.
Just a little late. Decent throw.
This looks like money.
Gonna finish. Full 8.
It'll finish.
Yep, go. Yep, finish it. Yep. Hard.
And around, and they'll get it behind that stone. 3/4 probably. Other games, Jennifer Jones will try to win 4 straight against Casey Shydigger out of Lethbridge. That's our feature on Sheet B. On Sheet C, Kelsey Rock, Rachel Holman. One of them will win for the first time. Laura Walker and Carrie Ainerson, the 2-time Canadian champion. Ainerson out of Gimli, Manitoba. See, Jacqueline Harrison has the night off, so she doesn't play at all today. Comes in with she's back in the hotel or wherever with a record of 2-1. Skip Stones, Krista McCarville.
This is a good call. I think they can roll for shot behind and get rid of one of those Flurry stones. So they're looking at a 3 right now.
Hard, Ash, hard. Roll. Anything. Hard, Sarah. Go. Okay, nice throw. Good throw.
Great try.
Oh, almost.
Good try, Chris. It's close.
Did you roll it away, or I guess if you roll under, it's
9-5, so it probably has to
there
feel
might be
like
an
a 9.
intern freeze there.
Hey, they see you coming
Small
down.
port.
She's throwing 9-5, so I wonder if she's rolling away.
Your way. My way? Yeah. Okay, Trace. Got it.
To roll under,
Yeah,
you'd
bad
probably be
here now,
throwing
but
maybe
it
like a
holds on
board.
nothing but- Yeah.
Yeah, true. That's the right play, I think, isn't it? Just get it away.
I think so. It might give them some backing if you don't roll far enough under.
It's close. 9. Oh, 9-5. 9-5. Oh. Yep. Yes. 9-5.
And she'll sit right there.
Just need to get that.
Don't you think, Russ, that very first game, like I was looking at these teams coming in and looked at Flurry coming in as a favorite, don't you think that very first game against Anderson was critical to how she went this whole week?
Unbelievable. We actually touched on that. Yeah, no question for both teams.
Yes, yeah.
You know, and you're a rookie. You're playing the two-time defending Canadian champion in the biggest event you've ever been in. You win it. All of a sudden, the next morning, you're not a rookie.
Yeah, you know, all of a sudden you're the favorite.
Get out there.
Yep.
Oh, I hated these type of shots. It's got to be fresh pebble. We noticed lots of curl here this afternoon. If you ever fracture on the red or yellow,
Thinking like 10.5.
Well, there's that hole as you talked about right there down the center line.
Yeah, it's
Is there
edges.
nothing there, or is this the only play? Or could you even go wider
Yeah.
with the intern?
This is the best of the plays
Okay.
because you've got some backing. You know, you can hit, you can roll, you can nose it there, and it's still a tough shot for Tracy.
And you need to get rid of, I'm assuming you
Yes.
need to get rid of something.
It's
Okay.
you don't want to be drawing. You give up 4.
All right, at the same time, let's get our first update now. Jones and Casey Shydigger.
Yeah, a little solid.
Jones with Last Rock trying to win 4 in a row, playing the Redstones. But at the moment, you can see yellow appears to be shot. That Shydigger at around 3 o'clock.
Got a chance for a deuce here.
And McCarville will sit right there, so that 3 is still possible for Flurry. Jennifer Jones out of the St. Vital in Winnipeg. Shydigger from Lethbridge, which will play host to this year's or next year's Tim Hortons Brier, March the 4th through the 13th.
That was a 10.
Just really a nice weight by Jen in that spot.
And 2 it is, so Jones off to a good start. Converts with Last Rock.
that's the shot that she's really improved on to hits, whether it's or she always had close on her weight, but sometimes she just wasn't quite hitting the broom up to her standards. And sure looks like she is this week.
Yep, weight's good. Whoa, whoa, weight's good. 9-5. Whoa, Liz. Yep. Good.
Well done. Very controlled.
Sorry.
So Flurry
Just off there or what?
gets a 3.
It's like tight. Yeah.
This is how we see it. And so this is how you see it at home as we welcome you back on this Monday night. The women are center stage here at SaskTel Center. So Tracy Flurry opens up with a 3. And nothing fancy about it. Didn't really, to my mind, have to throw Walenda kind of shots. There wasn't anything circus about it.
No.
It just was workmanlike, and at the same time, McCarville, 1 or 2 mistakes.
Yeah, capitalizing a couple half shots, and that's what happens at this level. And one to throttle a button, which is quite important when you're going to score a 3.
The chance that McCarville had to get out of it was that hit and roll
Yeah.
behind that draw that Selena had played in
Right.
for top 8 foot. That was probably the only chance. And she was close, too. She rolled a bit.
And she
Might be top 8 now.
had to be careful because if you ever wrecks, it's a 4,
Oh.
maybe a split for 5.
Yeah, those are tough to throw.
We're right to it. Yep. Okay, good. 14-8.
Well, there's no doubt this is one of the surprises so far in women's play is the fact that Rachel Holman, who was the Canadian Olympian of 3-4 years ago, is off to a winless start as she plays Kelsey Rock, and this is an open draw for 2.
Kind of floating.
I think this is one of the teams that will benefit from the Rocks being a little
100%.
bit sharper because of their release, their rotation.
Yeah, they built that release and rotation for this type of surface, not what they had in the first 2 games.
2.
And 2 it is. Against Kelsey Rock from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton.
So much, I'm scared. Like lots to me. Needs to curl a little. To your broom. Little bit. Needs to curl then a lot. It's not quite.
As fabulous as a 3 is in the first end, it's a long 10 ends, and you can't, you can't run and hide. You can't go to the defense. You still have to play the game.
It's the worst time to get a 3.
It's the worst and the best.
My side, ideally. Try this.
Carrie Anderson against Laura Walker. Both teams at 1 and 2. And Anderson from Gimli, the 2-time Canadian champion, opens with a single. Ashley Sipola throwing the second stones for this team from Thunder Bay that will host the Scotties January 28th through February 6th. And she gets everything moving, gets rid of 1, spills them out, so
a shot.
You get to look at them.
Yeah, almost made the run double.
Thinner or thicker?
It's in talking with Ashley before, and I brought it up again because it always comes up when you talk about McCarville. It's a conscious thing with them.
Okay, so
They have their families. They're committed to that. This works for them. She does agree with you, though, Russ. Surprise, surprise. that yes, there are times, situations. They don't throw enough stones against other people. The practice works, but by the same token, we've said sometimes the traveling teams, they miss the practice.
Yes.
There's
no
something
question.
to say for both.
Yep. I like Krista's method. I just think look, this is a really good example of what happened in the first end. They lost the draw of the button, and they weren't figuring the ice out as quick as the other team because the other team, well, Krista's played 12 games coming into this. Flurry 35.
Okay. You don't like.
And you could say it showed right there in the first end.
Plus, I think there's something to be said about making shots under game pressure.
Right.
It's different. I practice, and you can make all these shots, but under game pressure, when it means something, it's different.
Yep. Yeah, learning to miss the right way. You're 2 down. Do we peel or do we do this? Or, there's so many ways. Last night, they stole one to finally get ahead against Shydigger in the 9th. 1 up without. And Kristen went to the team and said, "Oh, now what do we do?" Now she was facetious, but most teams have that figured out.
Yeah. Yes.
Get the side one. Whoa! Roll it.
Oh, no. The hole.
But this is the same McCarville team. We watched the Liverpool down 4 twice and won both games.
Can we get the side one? But we need to say yes.
Oh, that's tough to do. You've got all those yellows.
Yeah, that was against Jacqueline Harrison, remember? And
yeah.
So she comes back
In the rings too.
to win that. So she comes out of the A side, and Harrison eventually came out of the B side. But there you go. This is to your point. So 2 events, qualified in 1, and then, of course, won the A side pre-trials. What they also do, however, is they do play in the Thunder Bay Super League,
right?
Men's League. So they're getting some good competition that way. In fact, and we've said before, they even beat Al Hackner this year in that Super League.
I don't mind this.
Al still makes a ton of shots, too.
Yeah. Close. No. Okay.
They talked about this and that it would be tough to get all those corners to go, and should they just come in top 12?
I think they should have. That would have been really hard to get all 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's red hot. Really sizzling right now. 5 events qualified and 5 won Oakville twice. Sherwood Park, look at that, 30 and 5. But this is their first time facing McCarville, because McCarville doesn't travel very much.
this has to curl. It's going through the same port the last raise did.
Hard. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Roll it. Tick over. Yep.
Maybe run it underneath a little bit, tuck a piece.
Good try.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Sorry. Or you can run
I think that short run looks pretty easy.
I was just going to ask you, I'd rather play that than the pick.
Yeah, I'd be all over the short run.
I don't think so. Might come up a hair.
Yellow under red.
Yo. Whoa. No. Kristen.
It's coming pretty
All right,
hard.
You got it. Keep going. Yeah, it's pretty good. Whoa. Good. There you go.
Yeah, I don't mind the shooter going out. I don't think more rocks in the rings are helping.
Nope.
Good shot. Thanks. Sorry, my first. That's okay. A little full, but a little less ice too. It didn't curl.
I thought it was at the back, but yeah, I didn't afford a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit less. Agreed. Go, Kendra.
Tough one here. To make the double, you have to nose it, and then it's not a very dangerous shot for Flurry. You hit and roll, you're stuffing it.
Whoa. Ash. Hard Ash.
Looks like the stuff.
Whoa.
And get the roll.
Okay. It's a good shot.
Still leaves the Flurry team sitting at 2.
Good outcome.
You know, if you're McCarville,
Stick over here.
the last thing you want to do is chase, and that's all they've done now through these early stages.
Go 9.
Yeah, you'd really like to be drawing and playing around your corner and setting up some offensive shots, but really good rock positioning by Team Fleury, and it forces you to chase. They didn't go on the defensive.
5 or I don't know.
Still through the center guards, and McCarville had to deal with it.
9. Okay. Let's roll it over Kristen's way
Yeah,
somewhere.
okay, nice to stick around.
Yeah. Okay, Trace, you got it? Yeah, you got it.
It's just tough freeze because it's got to be a corner freeze, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Good
even if
shot.
you're second, though, like... 9!
Already thinking ahead.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah.
Kendra Lilly, Krista McCarville. Flurry first fight. McCush. And we'll get away with
a little
the
quiet.
run back.
Okay. Okay, Trace. Okay.
Make the double. Get rid of that stone. Sitting 2.
That hooked hard.
9-5.
Yeah.
Just under throwing, it just feels like it's more than it is.
Is that a result, you think, of the stones?
Yeah, I
That
bet.
feel?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's try to roll behind.
Okay.
And it's all feel for the top players at this
Yeah.
level. It's they know within a couple feet where that thing's going.
Just draw to sit 2, right?
And she wanted 9. She got 9.5, I think. So
Yep.
she wasn't
Yep.
too far off.
That's not bad. I'm usually not too worried about a half second.
Well, we showed you Rachel Holman with an open draw
Come to ours.
for 2. And Kelsey Rock has something going here in the second. Shot Rock on the top of the button. Second shot back of the 4.
Well, there was a center guard up there, and when Rachel came to throw on her last, she was trying to actually slice that shot redstone out of there and maybe clip the back red, and she was all over the guard. So there's the draw for 3.
Wow.
So where do you line it? Yeah.
We talk about that conversion percentage. You know, having the last rock and scoring 2 or more. Kelsey
Okay, that's okay.
worst in the
we'll
field
forget it.
at
Forget it,
9%.
Yeah.
And wow.
Yeah, and I think I looked at Fleury's team, and they're 45%. So there's the kind of the comparison.
Okay, so again, you know, in tennis they keep a stat. It's called the unforced errors, and it's something I wish we would get here statistically. It's just.
Well, there's one of them.
Well, absolutely. And if they no, and the thing is, if you go back and they lose by 1 point,
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, for sure.
Close. I think you're there, guys.
And it also changes things too. You know, Holman's down 1. She might play a little more aggressively. Now she's got control.
T-line.
There's a 98% chance this will be in the right spot, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible draw numbers for Tracy.
Kind of there.
That's pretty perfect.
What'd you have, Selena? 14.2. Okay.
Yeah.
Or 9.5. Okay.
Hers seemed to go pretty good.
Yeah.
Two choices here. You can hit it, obviously, or you can draw the 4-foot. The hit's got to be pretty precise.
9.5. Okay.
Skip's choice.
Yep. Little easy. Pretty close.
Final stone.
Hard, hard, hard. Really hard.
Tracy's went here, too.
Gotta stay there, though. Gotta stay there. Oh, no, she'll roll away. Stolen point. Flurry. 4-0. Monday night here in Saskatoon. Day 3 coverage. Tim Hortons curling trials. And the team from the East St. Paul Curling Club. That's just northeast of Winnipeg. Skipped by Tracy Fleury, 3 in the first, steal 1 in the second. And once again, it'll be Krista McCarville and the team from Thunder Bay that does have last rock here in 3. Yeah, I'll say it. I was surprised she's hitting. You know, as you both often say, you've spent minimum 10 minutes of practice throwing nothing but draws for the draw to the button for the hammer. You would think you'd know the draw weight then.
Yeah, it surprised me. I would lean to the draw, and usually I think Krista would too.
Especially in that spot. It was inside out off the center line with fresh rocks. Second end, lots of pebble. You saw Flurry's go sideways there. You know, it's easy. It's really easy up here with the hindsight, but it was a fairly tough shot.
Bit of finish. We need a bit of finish. Finish shit here. Ben. Yep, right over. Yep, 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 yep. Good. Okay. 14-7. Okay.
Jennifer Jones, Casey Shydigger, 2-0 Jones after a couple in the first. And look at that, 1, 2, 3, sitting 4. And in fact, that stone top 4 was just thrown there by Jones. Final rock, Casey Shydigger.
Yeah, Jen made a great intern come around there after Shydigger on her first one had tried to come around there herself and had rubbed off the guard, so she's forced to a really tough one here.
6-0 if she doesn't make it.
Hard! Hard! Yeah, you're rubbing! You're rubbing! You're rubbing! You're rubbing! Okay.
You're rubbing?
Yep,
Yes.
yep, yep, yep.
You're rolling
Great shot.
and sitting, yes.
Wow.
One it is. Coming in with just a 65% on her draws on this third day. You bet.
Thank you, Skipper.
Yeah, no kidding. A great shot.
Let it work a little. Line's good. Line's good. Great
Liz fine.
Okay. A little deeper than your brew.
Chatting with Liz before the game, I said, you know, your curling IQ just so good, you know, because the team will go to her, and there's a pecking order. You know, it goes from Flurry to Negavan, and then eventually, if there's a little more
I bet you there is a difference.
input needed, they'll go to Liz and just, hey, you forget
Who my dad was.
My dad was Vic Peters, and I can imagine the Canadian champion, of course, and 91, I believe, off the top of my head. And he, I can imagine kitchen tables like that. It just, I've never been through it. I've never been around it, but you both have probably.
Yep, my dad. We talked curling, salt and pepper shaker curling.
The key is getting 8 salt, 8 pepper shakers on the table.
Poor Ashley. Dinners must have been tough.
They still are.
She wants to eat, and you're making her move salt and pepper shakers around.
Not true.
Laura Walker's come back with a single to tie. Anderson even as they go to 3.
It's amazing, though, when you grow up in a house like that. Like, I mean, I look at Ashley and how much you absorb just because the game's talked about so often.
Whether she likes it or not.
It's
She didn't get a choice, but.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
But I thought,
So
you know,
it seems a bit heavy to me.
I thought
It does.
it was good on because you just assume that there's input from everybody. But the quietest person in many cases is the lead. They just get everything ready for the skip. But she said, no, first it's Flurry. She'll go to Selena Negavan. The only time she will speak up is if it's really something crazy and she says, hey, what about this?
Yeah, she kind of, I think it's when Selena and Tracy can't really come to a conclusion, and then she will kind of come down the sheet, and as many times as I've seen her do that, she always has a really good opinion on what they should look at.
Mine's good. Room for now. Lots of room right now. Lots.
Top 8, top 4.
Go, Sarah, if you can.
Yeah.
Gotta go, Sarah. Lots of room. Gotta
Should
bury
be,
this.
if it's heavy enough, it
Keep
should
going.
be able to
All the
curl
way,
enough.
Sarah, please. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Hard, all the way.
Keep going. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Okay. You threw it good, Ash. I gave her
Roll
some
up.
nice series.
Feel it out? Yeah. Okay.
Watch the back, Liz.
Yeah. I'll follow it. You got it.
See enough of it to peel it out.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Yes. No.
Clean. 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 Good.
This is where it becomes an issue because, of course, the team with the lead, that's a half shot. That's all they need to make. Or the team that doesn't have the lead, you have to be so precise.
Yeah, exactly.
The come around's perfect.
Well, it's getting a little late now.
Okay.
We gotta bury it. That's all.
Okay.
And the shots get tougher and tougher if you don't play an incredible end from start to finish for the team that's gambling.
Close the line.
A little more than yours.
You could go all the way to the back.
T-line.
Close.
Weight's good.
Room.
We gotta go.
Room.
go.
Yep. Hard line. Really hard line.
Gotta go because here
Hard.
comes
You gotta
that
get it
guard
in.
as well.
Hard. Gotta
Boy,
get
you
it
think
in.
just
Gotta
get this
it
to the
right
top
there.
edge.
More.
Just get it in.
Go. I don't like that rock.
I know.
Is that the
same one.
same one?
Is that one? Is that a pig?
I don't like that rock.
I know. I think that should have
You
been there all
definitely
day.
threw
Yeah.
more than her.
That should have been in all day.
Yeah.
That'll happen, you know, when you resand them, they all change a little bit. Some might not be dead perfect. People say to me, well, how can they be different like that? Well, you're throwing it 145 feet, 146 feet, I think it is. What's 1% difference,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't take much.
No, it's pretty precise.
A little deeper than your curling, if anything.
Deeper than your group.
Okay, over and off.
Hit.
Now we're
Halfway between your feet.
pretty good.
Good, Selena.
Sit.
Sit.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Around. Yep. Out turn, I think, looks easier. Whatever she calls, though.
What's she calling, sorry?
Or right around.
Oh boy.
I liked it.
I wasn't worried out of my
I would
hand.
have swept it.
Can you
if I
make
was
the
there.
out turn, Russ, or is that red on the left high, red in the way, the out turn draw?
It wouldn't have been yesterday. I think there's room.
She called the split on the first. I don't mind if there's a split. I just don't think there is.
Okay.
No, there's not.
I
But
like
you
that.
see, this is one of those situations. What are you trying to do? You're playing your last of your third rocks.
I think that similar
Do you-
weight is close, don't you think, Ash?
You try to get in behind the shot rock.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You need to score, and it's late in the end, so you need to set up at least one here for Krista.
You could go around the corner, but Flurry, especially with her draw weight, she's going to sink another one down the middle, and then you're in real trouble. So you have to beat her in.
You gotta go.
Kendra
Line's
Lilly.
good.
We gotta
Wait's
go.
close. Okay, go.
Gotta
Line's
go.
good. Line's really good.
Hard.
Line
Potts.
three.
Hard.
Line's perfect.
Sipala.
Hard.
Boy, this looks really good. It's got the carry.
Go, go.
A little bit more. Carry a little bit more. Oh, and just enough. They are the shot rock.
Great brushing.
Kendra's first rock's a pig.
Yeah.
It was different line, but
Now, Russ, the only thing I saw on this end is
100%. Like both
Tracy
those draws on the
threw
first end
that guard for them.
and that end.
So they
Watching
guarded their shot stone. They were trying to guard red. They
That's
overcurled
right.
a bit
That's
through
right.
the guard.
Yeah, true.
With a 4-point lead, you don't really want to do that.
Yeah, that would be throwing guards.
But you said they're an aggressive team.
Oh, they are.
I guess at some point in time you have to take your foot off, right?
Yeah, I think that might have been. They could have come in.
Yeah, they could still be aggressive by going in and not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The other skip likes it. You've made a mistake.
Yeah, and they were pretty happy. Well, it overcurled. But
Set up like this double on ours.
Yeah.
Unless we
mind
try to just, yeah, push this into the open.
If we rub, it's not the end of the world. So.
Back
Then they
four.
can roll in, and we might be giving up 3. Yeah.
Even if we get half buried,
Do we have
then
a
she's
peel?
got to try to.
The yellow?
Oh yeah.
We don't want to spend
Then where
too
are
much
they?
time. What are they doing? I don't think we give up more than 2 if we peel the yellow.
Which way do you like peeling?
Well, I think it has to be that over. I guess it's risky.
For the first time in the game, they've got Flurry thinking.
Or I
Peel
guess
it
we
then.
could peel it into that
Yeah.
one.
I was going to peel it that one,
Then where do you think they're going?
but probably around. Well,
I like the peel.
okay. Which way do you like?
Might get lucky too. I think into this one. Okay.
giving up 2 is not the worst.
I'll call it for sure.
Giving up
Yeah.
3 you don't want to do, so figure
Yeah.
out a way to limit it to 2.
Scoreboard call, isn't it?
And you got to hammer back. You're still up 2 points.
But as a coach, you're right on. Like if Tracy's got to get rid of the rock they put there on their own free will.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an aggressive call.
Okay, Chase.
I think it was the right call if the yellow one was closer to the button. The yellow one's only in the 8-foot.
Right.
Well, they're thinking peel it to the left. It might hit that red one on that's nibbling and kick into the rings into a better position.
Yeah. Whoa, quiet.
Tracy Flurry first.
It's close. It's close to hitting that red.
Oh.
And just across the top.
Yikes.
Yeah, close to
I'm thinking if I tap this, I just feel like
In a 2-2 tie, Kelsey Rock, Rachel Holman still trying to both win their first, and Holman with last rock, sitting the 1. T line, 9 o'clock, edge of the 4. So a draw here for a possible deuce.
Oh, on Kelsey's last, she was looking at 2, and she could see neither very well. She made a pretty good shot in her very last one, but limiting Holman to a potential 2 here.
Line's good. It's in a good line.
80% on her draws so far. That's second for skips.
Whoa, you're not at center. Line's really nice. It's going to get to center. Hard. Push, Cheryl. Yep. Great sweep, guys. Nice sweep, guys. Really nice, Rach. 2.
To lead 4-2.
I like just T-line. Yeah.
It doesn't seem as nice as your last draw of the button. Like Kendra
It seems a
shot
few
that
feet,
decent.
feet stickier than
Yeah.
draw to the button.
Okay. Think we
liked
real
it.
close to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Hey,
wanna go for the top.
room. No.
Weight's
Gotta
good.
curl. Gotta really curl.
Weight's good. T-line.
Where are we?
T-line.
You want to go around it?
Back 4.
Sarah?
Plan B.
Well, yeah. Yep. You gotta roll it off. Roll it off.
Oh, boy.
Well, it did roll off, and it is the second shot, so they are sitting 2, but what have they left?
Double.
I thought we were trying to.
Yeah. I don't
So I
think
thought your weight
guys-
was perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
We were just saying we gotta go if we want to bump
Tap
it.
it.
You know.
Line was,
Yeah.
even if we froze, I was like.
Yep. The out turn?
It's interesting. I think everything has been played down this one side, the outturn side.
True.
Wasn't there a possibility of using those 2 stones, because they are a little staggered, right? Center line, top, edge of the 4, coming with the other turn?
Oh, no question.
With the intern? Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I think that would have been a good. That's a bad idea.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wow.
Got it.
Season just started. Do you get do you get at times mesmerized a little bit, if I can use that word for?
You do.
You just want to play that side. That's the side we know.
You do. I think it happens a lot, actually, Vic, where you just stick down. Sometimes it takes your team at the other end to go, well, what about the other turn? Oh, yeah, there is one, isn't there?
What do you got here? You
Right
got away with the jam of the back, and they'll get them both. So just like that, you think you have something going, and you leave them, as you call them, half shots.
Yep.
And she leaves the double, and now there is that one right at the top. You think that's in? Is it worth giving this a go?
No,
I don't think this will move for yours at all.
if it's in, you're forced to one. To make the yellows to go away, you have to lose the one you're throwing.
Okay. So again, she's playing a hit.
I think it's out. I think they believe it's out, Cheryl. They're playing the blank.
Yep. They think it's out.
This would be interesting. If you make this properly, the right hand.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. The right hand yellow will go dead sideways.
Right, and the one you hit is going back.
Dead straight back, virtually.
Right.
It's not simple. As you hit the top one too thin, one of them stays.
Heel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yes, yes. Sarah, whoa.
It's all over the line call now. Bang. And you can't sweep it, of course, in front of the tee line, so it results in another steal of one. It's just not going right for Krista McCarville. Under the bright lights here in Saskatoon and Sasktel Centre on this Monday night, women on the ice. Tim Hortons Canadian Curling Trials. So Flurry leads at 5-0.
Line's good. Line's good. Really
A reminder,
good,
it's 9 teams in the field, 8th game round robin. So every draw
Yeah, keep going, keep
on both
going.
men's and women's sides, there will be one team that's not playing. And tonight it's Jacqueline Harrison from Dundas Valley, west of Hamilton. All right, let's update Laura Walker, Carrie Anderson in a 1-1 tie. And it is Anderson with the shot rock buried. And there's Laura Walker. And of course, the change there for Walker, you see that Erin Pincott is in, throwing the third stones. Kate Cameron has gotten ill and is back at the hotel. So replaced by Erin Pincott.
Got to go out quite a ways here to get this draw for possible 2. Now it's got to carve.
So close.
Really nice weight.
So it'll be just the one for Carrie Anderson. I do want to mention that with Cameron's illness, as a precaution, the entire team has been tested for COVID, and all are negative. So we wish a speedy recovery to Kate Cameron.
Yeah, that's tough.
You're throwing the great weight. Yeah. Just top 12. Line's good. Line's good. Line's nice. Line's good. Line's good. Top 12 looks light. Line's really good. Tight. Yep. As tight as you can. As far as you can. Yep. As far as you can. Yep. Yep. Hard, 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 hard. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Good sweep.
Great
Yep.
position.
Pretty good, yeah.
Right on the nose.
I know they were calling top 12, but that's tight enough. That
Yeah, if I could roll to a corner and get them. Yeah.
You got it, Ash.
Like the same way that happened, yeah.
Yeah, if it rolls into the rings, then it gives McCarville an easier run back, and they're in the rings, and you don't have to deal with it. That's a really good spot.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
Hard. Really hard. Okay. Okay.
Drives it by, and then loses the shooter too.
Okay, Liz.
Liz Fife.
Yep. Yeah. Hard.
Oh, now they'll leave their stone there. So you've got that long corner.
Yeah, I think so. Now we know. Okay.
Almost just at the hog line. Just you see it there. Now you've got the tighter one. Albeit it's a Flurry stone.
That's the one to go around. That long corner almost won't help you. It's too long, and with the curl now you can get at anything behind that.
Hey, you have lots of room right now.
No lack of curl on that intern side. Remember Tracy overcurled by a bit.
Yep, Kendra.
McCarville over curled by a ton.
Hard line's green.
And then that nose on the peel.
Hard, you gotta get in here. Gotta get in here. Go.
Just warps here.
Go. Line's perfect. Hard. Keep going. Go.
Oh, that's some good brushing to get that in.
You seem like it died.
Well, I knew we kind of had to go the whole time, but yeah.
Straight out here. Yeah. You got it.
So it's hooking really hard on the intern. There's a good chance they can hold this pretty straight.
Yep. Whoa. No. Just peel. No. Yep. Green tower. Okay. That's
Out,
okay.
so they get them spread out. And they're really spread out. Sitting the three.
Doesn't matter. I still even have to.
Tight. It's two for sure. Close for a third is Flurry without last rock.
Yeah, and it helps over here now. That guard is long, but now you've got some backing, so you get something around here and they chase it and they jam on one of their own.
I think that same kind of weight I gave you.
I think should be good. Gotta go. Really light.
Oh, they thought she's right, light out of her hand.
Coming nice.
Just a guard, Krista.
Okay, come around it then. Spacey's out. Yep, gotta come around it.
Oh, Kendra, they didn't like one rock of hers, so they got rid of that, but she's not feeling it. Sometimes when you start off with a bad rock, then you don't get that feel.
No kidding.
Because you come up light how many times,
That's why I
and
like freezing that.
now you're not sure how to kick with a different rock.
Right. It's tough to be confident right off the bat.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm just nervous about them getting a couple behind here. And then we freeze. Do you like hitting this one for now? We can. Whatever you like. I just don't want to go deep, right?
Yeah, I
Instead of
know.
like a
Instead
pocket.
of a pocket, I know.
Yeah? You got it, Sina.
What do you like, Russ, on this?
Well, I know what they're thinking. If by peeling this, they're going to probably go around the corner to guards. There's two of them. This one I wouldn't be too worried about because the two yellows are on. There's no double. Maybe top 12. It's wide open.
Like to
Just
Yeah.
guard the shot rock a little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
Yikes.
Hard,
Nope.
Kristen.
Jam it.
Go.
Oh, Robinson rolls away. And it will roll far enough that it is second shot.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, changes
Tough one.
dramatically.
It's crazy when you're up 4-0 like this. It's like Selena's going well. Okay, I can play the camera around, but what if I'm deep? You start thinking of things that can go wrong because it's gone so nicely.
I agree. Like my first one,
So
I
then
thought
the
like we called hard.
non-danger shot ended up missing.
Causing you grief.
Krista would like it to be 4, but it is 5.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yep,
I had it. Oh, it's light.
yep, hold it out there.
Second chance down here for Kendra to get the
Light.
It's
weight.
not heavy again.
Out there.
Oh, boy.
In the ring.
Maybe.
Yep.
Might drag it there.
They curl it.
No.
Yep. Get it out of the way. Yep. Okay.
boy, just chance after chance.
What's my time on that? 4. It does feel sludgy.
And that's the rocks. It's the you know, I always try to explain as you have your skates freshly sharpened, they feel sticky for a while. So you just have to give it a little extra.
No, that's why you see so many players will run them across the plastic at the edge of the boards, right? You're just trying to take off a little bit.
I was really light. I thought that one would have been.
On my day, it was a wood.
At least top 8, but they wanted to go out of my hand, so.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yep, it's a little quiet. Yep.
A little wobble, but she righted the ship pretty good.
Don't see that very often.
Oh. She's got that interesting delivery where it's like she's coming out of a starting block. Yeah.
A wobble.
Yeah. I think her foot, she just overkicked.
Yeah, just got crossed the line of delivery with her slide foot.
Is it heavier or is it just she shooting a little
I don't
later,
think it's necessarily heavier than the end that we just had.
No. Okay, so close to what I had.
I think
All
that
of a
should be
sudden, a
fine.
chance here.
It's a little more ice than Kendra.
Okay.
Just have to make something of it. Kristen McCarville. Want to thank a couple of people who reached out on social media just to clarify that the Thunder Bay Major League is not just a men's league, they say. It is open to any team that wants to be competitive. So
Open Super League.
yeah, I thank you for that.
Hard.
Boy,
Go, Kendra, go.
they're not loving this
Kendra,
spot.
Go.
No, it hasn't been good to them.
Actually, might have got there.
Good sweep.
Might have been close to shot.
Yeah.
It's second
Maybe it is
shot,
gonna
Cheryl.
shoot. I
Be a
thought it
little
was a little
careful.
light out of my hand.
Yeah.
Late you're wanting?
Yeah.
Got it. Right here, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, you could just hit it.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess they're just,
so full 8.
what are they trying, down in here somewhere?
No, they're going to try like top 8 here and kind of block any kind of a draw she might have. Take
Like-
the draw path away.
Like there?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I
I gotta be careful because if it goes there, there'll be a double for 2.
So
I thought what they might do is just throw the hit, and you can got a catcher right there,
Yep.
and that would leave it right there.
I think that that's.
Sorry, right there. Yep.
Yeah. You got it, Trace.
And she just threw that spot almost in her last hit.
Let's quickly drop in on Rock and Holman. 4-2 Holman leads it. And
Second one
what
down.
have they got here? They're trying to run something back, are they?
Yeah, they can run one of their reds back into yellow.
Okay. And maybe bring that stone back here, back 12 into play. So the potential here for 4 maybe, if you can hold your shooter.
Yep.
Eyes bigger than my stomach, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's possible.
Come on. Make me right. Make me right. Make me right. Oh.
One yellow. Yep.
1 yellow it is. Steal a 1.
Like, she only threw extra on that extension, I thought. Yeah. I gave it more as we talked about throwing a little bit more. So
You don't want to let Holman open the door for her.
That might have been, yeah.
You know, you see one team, Russ, struggling with draw weight, and then Tracy just picks the spot she wants and puts it exactly where she.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always.
It's right where I drew it. Like if it curls another foot, she could give up 2, but she had the confidence to get it. You're right on the X.
Well, as you say, she's one of the best drawers in the women's game
She
right
is.
now. And in fact,
it is good. I do. Yeah.
there's just something about her. Even Liz Fife said that she is, if you ever had somebody, she is a natural. Just a real natural with built-in honest feel, and has it. Doesn't have to go looking for it.
Nope. It's just some players. She doesn't have to work at it either. It's just there.
They've been light 3 times on this turn.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. 2?
Wow, that's just a tough night. 7. Nothing.
Nice last throw.
Well, with this game already out of reach, we'll go next door and join the game. Jennifer Jones out of the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg throwing Redstone. Against Casey Shydigger, Lethbridge Curling Club playing the yellow. Jones comes in with a record of 3-0. Shydigger at 2-1. Jones opened with a couple with last rock. Shydigger scored 1 in the second and then stole 1 in 3, and that's how we play here in this fourth of a 2-2 tie. And Jones does have the last rock here in 4 playing red.
Casey had a shot at that back one there and just underthrew it enough with the rocks, and it just curled and feathered the guard, or she would have been sitting 2 or 3.
Peterman. McEwen got to get it by the guard. Oh, they did. And watch the jam. And they'll push it back just far enough to sit 2 around the edge.
Oh, boy.
Great scrub. Yeah, you go. Great scrub.
She didn't overthrow that, that's for sure.
I like the...
It's great scrubbing.
Even when it got by, I thought she had missed it.
No speed. No, that was like...
It's the same shot Casey just threw. It just overcurled on her also.
Roll a touch my way. 10.
Pretty good.
Yeah, better than it was for sure.
My way?
Yeah, just kind of.
Could just roll 5-6 inches left. Use your yellow one for backing. You might be shot rock after a jam.
Sweep that back, yellow back, I think, if anything. Yeah.
Shydigger. This is her second trials appearance.
A lot of weight.
Went 3 and 5 4 years ago. And bangs it there and rolls the other way.
Hit for 2. I just looked at the numbers because we hadn't been on this game, but Jen's at 92%. Caitlin's at 69 and then 78 and 69. It seems like it's just been Jen.
Yeah.
Playing incredibly well so far this week.
How hard is her on? I'm thinking like a 9-8, like a positive 10.
Okay.
I think this should curl, you guys?
Extra curl will not hurt
like
Jennifer
that, Graham.
Jones because she's so close on her speed control.
With the 3/4.
Okay.
You can miss this high side and make the double. Still get your 2.
Another big scrub. McEwen, Peterman. Laws calling line. Watch out. No roll. And very nice. They held it for her. It sat right there to get a couple. And they take a 4-2 lead going to 5. Over to the other side of the SaskTel Center for Walker and Anderson. And it appeared there that Anderson was sitting the 2. And so final stone on the way for Laurel Walker and this team from the Saville Community Sports Center. Again, it's Erin Pincott who's now calling line, playing third. Taylor McDonald, Nadine Scotland on the rush.
Yep.
Just trying to get a piece. That's a tough one.
Snuggle in, taps it back, and that's will be a steal of 1.
I don't know if he could run much better. Amazing.
But gives up the 1 on this Monday night here in Saskatoon. See some of the retired numbers. They include Wendell Clark, former Leafs captain. All those who have played here in Saskatoon, some of the championship banners of the Blades who play in the Western Hockey League and call this arena home. They're on a 9-game road trip. Don't return until Friday, December the 10th against Calgary. On this Monday night, we started off with McCarville and Flurry. And with that game a little out of reach already, we've elected to now move over to Jones and Shydigger. We go to 5. Jones with a deuce means that Shydigger will have last rock. She has the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
And as you pointed out in the break, Cheryl, it's all Jennifer Jones. Like Dawn at 75, Jocelyn at 78, nothing special. Caitlin 69, Jennifer Jones 94.
She's kind of been that way all week.
We got to go here.
Okay.
I do have a quarter of the bag.
Good feet.
I'd be tempted to down here to.
Yeah,
there it
I
is.
love that. Me too. You could just roll on.
Well, such a long run back too.
Further to your point, there you go, 69%.
Yeah. That's
Very unusual. Yeah.
So soft weight here, kill the tough guard. You might roll behind the corners. That's what you put them there for.
Hard! 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 Whoa! 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 Yep! Go, Chris! Go!
Ah, good.
That's good, Jess.
Good try.
Had to chuckle because Jessie, and you look at her name, you go Haughian.
Fairly gradual.
So I thought, and I hadn't remembered. I wanted to double check, and so is it Hagen? No, I said Huffin. No. You basically you go H, and then you throw out the A, the U, the G, the H, and then you speak again. So it's Hyen.
Hyen.
There you go.
Yep.
Why you just don't throw them out to start? I don't understand.
Why are they all there?
They're there for no reason.
All those letters.
Runs it straight back.
Just to keep you thinking, Vic.
Josh. Same weight.
If you can filter through the hole here, you get a bigger target to roll to our right. Behind the red or the yellows. Same shot. She should be close.
This is what the shot that Jessie is very good at. Very precise hitter.
Here we go. Get off one. Get off. Get by that one. Yes. And now roll it underneath. Lovely shot. Jessie Hyen.
Great hitting team, eh?
They are very good. Both her and Casey. I mean, sisters. They grew up together. Their dad taught them a lot of their deliveries. One's a tuck and one's a flat foot, which is interesting with two sisters.
If you like the out, I'm okay with it. I'm just afraid the end's gonna curl. Yeah, play the out. 7/8 low. Yep. And if we knows it. Yeah.
Doesn't look like much ice. This will be flying for sure.
So Daisy. You know, that might be something too. If with the rocks being just a little sharper, it's going to feel a little different just in that.
It's kind of grabby.
Yeah.
And then you worry there's something under the rock.
Whoa! 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 No. Yeah!
Further again, do your numbers. Right? Struggling a little bit. Run it back.
Sorry, Caitlin. My bad.
And so won't be able to stick that run back.
Good shot, though.
Yeah.
Nice throw.
Feels like
Such a competitor. That's not good enough. She wanted the nose.
Yeah. Nice throw.
Stick it.
I knew I was light on that. I kind of just fell out of the hack.
okay.
Poppy. Okay, Poppy's great. Just Poppy. Line's good right now. Line's good. Where? Just
fully.
Okay, whoa. Pass the four. Whoa. Line's great.
Full four.
Whoa.
Cross it a bit.
Just sit.
Maybe I should have swapped it so we were a little more under.
Okay.
Sit. Okay.
Almost think firm's the call. Okay. Like an 8. Yeah, I think I need some weight to get through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the port's really small, so you need to throw a ton of weight so it just won't curl. So this will be flying.
Yep. Clean. Oh, clean it. Oh. Clean.
Can you sneak through here? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Sneak through. Oh, goodness. Got through all on its own and then rolls under cover.
That's incredible.
Like we're really close.
That was crazy close.
Sorry about
Threw
the
that.
runner.
Oh, I threw that one better.
And then with that much weight, she got the roll.
Yeah.
Threw this one a little back, but I thought I could.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What a turning point, isn't it? And now you might even steal. You're going to give up 2 probably if it ticks.
Boy.
Whoa. Oh. Yeah.
Carrie Ann McTaggart.
Hard.
High and on the brush. Run it back. Got it. Very nice. Good. Great shot. Good response. Pressure on pressure.
Whatever.
She is, Carrie Ann McTaggart is one of the, I think, one of the underrated thirds out there in the game. She's an exceptional player. She's got these shots, and she can make all the draws.
There's a usable stone, too.
Oh, tapper up there.
Tappy.
Kelsey Rock and Rachel Holman.
Yeah.
And Holman up 5-2. And again, it's the pressure being put on. 1, 3 o'clock in the 4, and then another one on the 8, about 9 o'clock. So that's what's facing Kelsey Rock out of the Saville in Edmonton.
We've looked over here a couple times and seen them play this intern come around here, and it moved pretty good. So nice she has some backing. She can come to Shotstone.
She doesn't have the field tonight, though. It would appear just 25% on her draws.
Yeah. Go, Caitlin. Rochelle. Hard, Rochelle. Good done.
Good.
That'll make you forget the numbers. Well done.
Well buried for Jennifer, but not deep enough.
Loop around all of it.
Shoot. Sorry. I thought I liked the throw. I didn't think I was soft. Did you?
Oh, it was a great throw.
Nice.
So if I threw what I threw for that draw in the second, that's going to be real close.
Yeah, you were back 4 on that one.
Okay.
So just 2 feet less.
Okay.
Jennifer's come up a shade light twice in that spot, so I can't imagine it's really fast here.
Oh, yeah, that was the end that Shydigger stole. She came up light with that out turn, top 12,
Yeah, and just did it again.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay, that's button, T-line.
A lot more rotation than Jennifer's.
Hard.
It's all 4.
Hard. Go hard. Hard.
Wait, straight. Whoa, if we can. Whoa, when we can.
Good sweep. Good.
Very nice.
There we go. Got it done. That's a great throw. Good.
Just had no choice, and 2 feet lighter would have been the play, but
It's just scary to get off of them when they're that close. Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, you're
Kara.
forcing Jen to a tougher one, so. And to your point, she's come up light there, so you never know. Maybe she adds a little more on this one.
To be honest,
It probably
it felt like
13.
okay. It felt like a lot more.
Yeah, they're just coming off.
When I let that go, I was like, uh-oh.
Taking a bit more ice here, so.
I like that.
Hey, line's good. Got room.
Wait's close.
More
Get
line.
off, Dawn.
Off the line.
I think it's heavy, but I think that's the way to make it.
Because it seems to just walk in here.
Go for it. Go, bud. No bounce on the finish.
Never
No
heavy.
bounce off the curl.
Never
Hard. Hard. Go for it. Go, bud. Hard. Go, go, go.
And she'll get it to the top edge of the
Yeah.
4.
Good throw.
Really good, though.
Yeah, it makes the 2 really, really.
I felt like I had a rocket on
I
that.
did.
What'd you get?
13-8.
Yeah.
13-8. Again, that's because of the sandpapering of the rocks. But that's what a veteran does. Like, it's
Yeah, no, it was heavy out there.
wasn't perfect, but missed it
That's how I
absolutely
felt
in the
like
right spot, making this so hard.
So that's why I said get off. I was like, I felt like I threw like.
So many teams will try to
They're like, it's
get
not
shot
possible.
rock
I
and
can't
chip
even
off
see
and give them an easy
Backing.
2. Yeah. This is really tough. It'll curl enough to get in there, but what's the speed out here?
Yeah, Jen just commented she felt like it was really heavy when she threw, so.
Wow, that picked.
Whoa. And
Okay.
One yellow.
It might have. I don't know. For sure it didn't suck. It was not going anywhere.
1 yellow it is.
Your weight was close. It wasn't not over.
Not quite sure.
Lunging.
Pick something up out of her hand. It's 4-3 going to the break.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials are brought to you in part by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires and OK Tire.
Well, the best teams in Canada are here in Saskatoon for this year's trials, and there's bound to be more top shots like we've already seen.
I mean, we saw that the whole way, so I think you're 4 feet more.
This one, you've got to really shave the guard to get the right line.
Well, he has one.
DJ all day.
So BJ Neufeld will try to help this over now. Needs to just dig in. How good is that?
That's amazing.
The tick-tick thin double here. One, two.
Oh my.
What a shot.
Shot of the week.
And you can vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada. On Instagram, Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. So Jones and the team, and a thumbs up from their coach, Victor Schell. Yeah, thumbs up. So far, they lead it 4-3.
The 2009 curling trials were held in Edmonton, and the women's final would see 2 Alberta squads fighting for the right to represent Canada in Vancouver. Shannon Kleibrink was already an Olympian, winning bronze in Torino. Cheryl Bernard had a great week at Rexall Place, on top of the standings after round robin and locking up her spot in the championship game. In the final, Kleibrink would score 3 in the 7th to take the lead. But Bernard chipped away, tying the game, and had the hammer coming home.
48 plus needs to stop. Dreams do come true for Cheryl Bernard.
It was an emotional podium for Bernard, Susan O'Connor, Carolyn Derbyshire, and Corey Bartle, your 2009 Curling Trials champions.
And it all started, of course, with the addition and the recognition of curling as an Olympic sport with the 97 trials. Sandra Schmerler, Nagano, then Kelly Law, Shannon Kleibrink, Cheryl Bernard, as you mentioned, and we've talked about, seeded 4th coming in, surprising many, Jones, and then Holman 4 years ago. And what's interesting is, as well, when you walk into this building, which is almost an exact copy of Rexall Place, must bring back wonderful memories.
It was a pretty incredible journey. Life-changing after you win that and head to an Olympics and stand on the podium there. It's, I get so excited to come to this event every 4 years to watch who gets that next opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, and you relive it, don't you? And I remember your trials. I think every game went down to the last shot.
Yeah,
it was unreal. Plus that nail biter to become an Olympian.
As we welcome you back on this Monday night, now featuring Jennifer Jones and Casey Shydigger. We go to 6. Shydigger with that single means that Jones will have the last rock. Has the hammer playing the red stones.
I don't see you misty-eyed very often, but every now and then you see one of those Olympic
It's so true, though. It's like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so special. We were very lucky to find 3 great curlers at the right time.
Must be amazing to see Gushu, you know, on the run they're on now. I mean, if they ever got back there, I mean, that would be their first Olympics in 16 years.
16 years.
Would be pretty incredible.
Okay. Got it. Whoa. Close on. Halfway. Line's good. Belt height. 2, 2, 3. Okay. 2.
Jennifer Jones has a swagger I haven't seen in a while.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Okay. Go 9.5, Josh. Okay.
So we know these are the countries that have earned berths for Beijing. China, of course, is the host. Remember now, in Calgary at the Women's Worlds, it was a late rush by Carrie Anderson that got Canada its berth, or they would be fighting at that event in Netherlands for one of the 3. So you're going to see there what the likes of Scotland.
Yeah, Beerhead.
Yeah, you're figuring he's going to try to work it not for Scotland but for Great Britain.
Right.
And then the Japanese.
Yes.
Korea's, I think, there too. So imagine if Canada would not have qualified the country we're speaking of. So somebody would have had to gone to that event, play against the quality of those teams to get into the Olympics. Canada, you know, who knows, may not have made it.
Or you don't get a ticket. That's absolutely. There's more and more countries sneaking up every year.
Whoa, yeah. Josh.
Oh, sorry, Caitlin. 8.5.
Okay. Hey, Caitlin. Good call, Don. Sorry.
The team's taking a breather this end. I think they called, Casey called for this one in the rings, which is a little surprising. I guess this late in the end, they're a little afraid that Caitlin will bury one and try to set up a 2, but I don't think they would. I think they'd hit it.
Yeah. Down a point, I think.
Yeah, when you going to catch up?
Good. Okay.
What would you have done there?
I wouldn't have come in.
Tight center?
Yep.
Sweet's good. Easy. Clean it. Clean, yep.
10.5.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Good. Good, sweet.
Nice. Good throw.
Yeah. Throw it first.
Yeah, I'll lay down. Okay.
Good. 9.5. Okay. Send it. Normal up. Solid. Yeah, 8.5. Go, Jess. Hard, you're close, hard.
9.1. Okay. Good sweep.
Both these teams yell out the hog-to-hog times on all the hits religiously.
Yeah, you like this ice?
Gives them a little bit of feedback on why the rock did what it did.
Well, and it's not somebody's opinion either. You know, you have somebody go, I think you're a little heavy. No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's my normal.
So at least you can just yell out a number and nobody can argue.
Oh, it's so true.
9.5. Hard! Hard! Right to it. Right to it. You're rolling. Good. Nice. Same. Good call on the weight, Joss.
So banking a little time. A reminder, both teams get 38 minutes of thinking time. Yet to use their 2 90-second timeouts.
Yep. Yep. Little flop, Chris. Little flop. 8-8. Good pace. Yeah. Good 8-8. Okay.
Which Jennifer sees. She looks down to the right side of the rock every time and lines it up in relation to the center line. Not on the center line, but just the center line's her guide, and then she knows the rock's right in front of her.
Yep. Yep. Right to it. Hard, John. Right to it. You're good. Good breath. Nice throw, John. Nice. Good.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
You've never been so good. 4-3. Jones. Well, they are 4 hip-hop legends from the 90s that are reuniting to see if they still got what it takes. Get into Queens, all new, Tuesday, 10, 8 Mountain, only on CTV, and set your PVR. Another mild day as the forecast for tomorrow. We got above the freezing mark today in Saskatoon, but no Wednesday. Another day to bundle up before it'll get mild again on the weekend. On this Monday night here in Saskatoon to complete day 3. Our coverage of Tim Hortons curling trials. 4-3 Jones. And she once again, Jennifer Jones, and the same talent that does have rock, playing the Redstones.
Laura.
Dropping in Walker and Einarson in a 3-3 tie, and Einarson is sitting 1 at the back edge. So is it a draw for a single here?
I think it's a draw for a couple.
For 2. Laura jammed that yellow one at the back. She was trying to pick it clean. She had one there. Tried to pick it clean and have one buried, and it nosed it and almost made this a draw for 3, but I think it's for 2.
I think the one at the top out counts.
Just by a fraction.
Hard.
So Shannon Burgett, Brianne Mayer, you hear Val Sweeting calling line. Gotta go. Got to go. Wow, and that deserves a little pat on the back.
Boy.
That's 2.
Massive game over there.
Both those teams at 1 and 2.
Good brush.
That was a great brush. It went coast to coast on Carrie Anderson's first one, too.
Clean. It's close.
We were talking in the break, you know, about approaches to a game, and you both thought that Shydigger should have given it a go, done something to draw Jen Jones into the game.
Well, you're going to run out of ends if, you know, and then even this end, the guard was really tight, and now it's gone. They don't have anything.
Yeah.
And Jen could get an easy deuce this end.
Yeah, or a blank. I don't see a steal, so then you burn another end. Now you're down to 8, 9, and 10 to win by 2. And you don't have a hammer.
It seems the team, and I see it with Flurry's team, and it's applying pressure all the time. And yes, you're taking some risks, but at 5 rock, you need to. Rock placement and execute.
Sorry, get it.
Well, that was a very good call and a tricky shot.
There's your deuce setting up.
It's a double there.
Actually, I like 11.
You like the double?
Like the
Normal?
double?
Oh, sure. Yep. Can I wait? 10.
Double's every bit as easy as a hit and roll a foot.
So Holman with a 2-point lead. And Holman is sitting shot rock top
I think
button.
it'll be sticky in here. Like,
And
you guys like this?
you know what? If you, it's really close for third shot.
It is. Could you nose that for a potential 3?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. The yellow shot stone back under red.
With that much, oh, you could do it that way. With that much ice, I think they're drawn for 2.
Yeah, they must not be third. Well, fourth.
Right.
I think it's too finicky. Like, we already have one. I don't want to take my own out. The draw is fine if it comes up light. I think this will come up light. It's the inner line, right? Tap. You can give me less.
Okay, so
Less.
just a quiet tap for the deuce, or tap it far enough to potentially, with a measure, maybe get 3.
I feel like this is for 2, but
Okay.
maybe they'll brush it at the end.
Keep going, Don. Keep going.
You got it.
Whoa. Hard. Little diesel. Curl. Curl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep. Hard.
Good than I thought.
Okay, wall that. Wall that. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And miscue calling line, Sarah Wilkes
Straight draw.
on the closest brush. Courtney out in front.
Good shot.
And it's a straight draw. That'll give her 2.
Yeah.
Interesting to see, though.
It's interesting because they were playing the tap.
They were playing the tap, but
And then
it slowed down in a hurry.
Yeah.
But she seemed to indicate that it would, right? She knew that.
Yeah. She said if it comes up, we'll draw.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
Go, go,
Oh, you're going to lay this right on the corner?
Go.
Nice shot, Sarah.
Not quite. Gets it over there, though.
But it's nearly impossible for Caitlin to roll somewhere there isn't going to be a red double.
Okay.
You have to throw like normal weight and roll a foot.
Okay.
Did you ever freeze in here? I know you're one up with. You're probably happier with a blank than you are.
Yeah. Maybe really go hard in 8.
Gotta go. Hard. Hard. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it.
Right on the nose. Right on the nose.
And it is right on the.
Nice call on my
Not
first
a simple double.
Yeah. I mean, nice, Caitlin.
Thick half, it'll go across the top, so you got to get it fairly thin.
Real big. Close. Yes. Yes. Hard.
This seems to be coming up on them.
Trying to return the favor. Going to get them both.
Well done.
Thanks. I think it's up. Whew. Came up in here. It did, yeah. I thought we lost it, actually. Good throw. Thanks. Really good throw.
Yeah, good throw. Good rotation, too. It held it.
It's going to be too much ice, actually.
Yeah. Combined with the brushing.
Beautiful delivery. It is just so solid and clean release. Doesn't play with it at all.
No, she's a
Line's
great
good.
player.
That's pretty close to yours. Looks a little wet right now. Tough ball.
Early. You gotta go. You gotta go. Hard. Get it there.
Faster. Faster. Hard. Get a bite. Come on, hard.
Cannot be short.
Faster, faster. Go, 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 go,
Oh,
go.
they are.
Good speed.
Wow. Oh,
So important because they're looping around that thing.
would you go now anyway?
Not that if it's in.
Okay.
If it's in back and you don't quite get it perfect, Jennifer sits 2 with hammer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boy,
well
they
done.
just, it's on, eh?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
looks like it.
9-5. Okay.
Boy.
I even got a hair big on carries.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Okay, I believe you now.
Key there was Jennifer's yelling, right?
Yeah, it helped. She even came out to help sweep. You just heard Caitlin say under her breath, let's make sure we score an 8.
Hard, Chris. Hard, Chris. Hard. Go.
All the way.
Good sweep, guys.
Good case. Good throw.
Good
Very
sweep.
nice.
On the nose or roll over there a little bit, yeah. Okay. I like the out turn just because we played it more.
Okay. You got it, Jen.
9.5.
Okay.
So 9 teams, 8-game round robin. And for Jones, has won 3 straight against Shydigger now. And then look who she's got left. Carrie Anderson, 2-time Canadian champion, Kelsey Rock, then Rachel Holman, and then Tracy Flurry. Top 3 will make the playoffs. First place gets a bye to Sunday's final.
That's why, even though you're 3-0, you got to keep going. If you drop this one, you could lose 3 out of the 4 of those last 4, and now you're 4 losses and you're out of the picture. You can't think that way, but no.
10-3. Like half under that. It's not bad. Yep. Hey, I like a 10 here. Okay.
For Casey Shydigger. Wins over Walker and McCarville. Jones tonight, then Rock, Harrison, Flurry, and Holman. So a tough finish too, Thursday and Friday. Jacqueline Harrison not playing tonight. One of the surprises at 2-1. Coming through the pre-trials. Now that's why when Rachel Holman dropped her second, being one of the favorites of that big 4, we said, in no previous trial since '97 has a women's team come back to win it or even just make the playoffs. And then on the men's side of things, when a botcher loses his 3rd as he did today, you have to go back to '91. When it was a 10-team playoff or 10-team field, and Kerry Burtnick lost his first 3 and came back to lose the final that year.
Right to the final.
So it's a difficult road if you lose too many too soon. 4-3 Jones. Look at that. Bernie Federico. One of those numbers retired. We are in Saskatoon. Gordie Howe statue outside. Originally born in Floral, Saskatchewan, of course, but he moved here quite young, so it's in some ways his adopted home. And there it is, the statue outside. In fact, in the base is his and Colleen's ashes are in the base of the statue.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. Mr. Hockey.
Yeah, amazing.
Wonderful fellow. Had a chance to, gentlemen, meet him a couple of times, actually. In the same way you'd say Mr. Howe. Just, Wayne Gretzky always said, never called him Gordie, always called him Mr. Howe. In the same way we always say Mr. Richardson.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
I'd never go to Ernie. Mr. Richardson, how are you, sir?
Respect.
Yeah, absolutely. So welcome back to Saskatoon, the home of Gordie Howe, and the home of this year's Tim Hortons Curling Trials. So, as Caitlin Laws said to her skipper, Jennifer Jones, we got to score now. It's the all-important 8th. You've got last rock. 4-3, you lead it on this Monday night.
So now Shydigger throws the double centers. I would have thrown them in the odd end.
Right.
Like Jones doesn't even mind if she just scores one here. And I know Shydigger's trying to force, but why would you not have tried really hard in 7?
Yeah, you heard Caitlin say, hey, let's score in 8. And now they've got 2 buried. Yeah, part of skipping is trying to figure out what the other skip's up to. And
we got to move 2.
they kind of played into Jennifer's hands, I thought, the last couple ends. Still a chance of two beautiful center guards, good separation.
Oh yeah, I mean a steal could come out. You push her to a tough stuff. They got a steal, and what end was that? In end number 3.
Yeah. Yeah, Jennifer's trying to get 3 that end.
Yeah.
Vic, you mentioned Ernie, Mr. Richardson. My mother-in-law, Doreen, Wendy's mom, just moved to the Williston, and Ernie is at the Williston. A beautiful place at the in Regina. And when I go over for my free meals, I get to see Ernie all the time, and he's just a wonderful, wonderful guy. And he looks like he can still play.
Yeah.
Just turned 90 in August.
You eat your mother-in-law's free meals?
Hey.
Oh, Russ.
You know, try to be sociable.
Oh, that's sad.
Good job. Good. Nice.
So Jones has one on the lid and covered.
It's interesting because the yellow one's buried. So it's not too bad a situation for a force or a steal here, maybe.
Okay, 1, 2, 2, 3, or 2, 1, 2.
High 2.
Okay, might have to curl. Okay. 2. It's taking its time.
Clean it, please.
You want to cross center. Pull rock across if you can.
Yep.
Go. Good, Jess.
Atta girl. Great throw.
I think Jennifer Jones is one of the very best at, she doesn't, you know, a lot of teams have a playbook and they know exactly what they're going to do this end. I think Jen really plays based on what the ice, the opposition, how her team's throwing. I think she's one of the very best with just being fluid in the game and
all the other factors.
Yeah, feeling the game flow and momentum. It's not so scripted, and then she's not so predictable either, which I think can be a big advantage.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I was going to try and run away.
The double's there right now, but
Do we ever tap? Just tap?
I don't know if you need to play the double. I think getting rid of 1 is okay, but.
whatever you're thinking. 2.
What do you feel like this?
Is it too late?
I feel like we need to tap. This is
like
going to
they're-
take 2 rocks.
Yeah, we like moving something.
Yeah, they were going to throw a guard, a long guard, and Jennifer's just going to sink a third one in there.
Yeah, on your
Like back line.
that third stones.
It's like that weight.
I do. Is that a lot of ice for back line, Jess?
Same as my back 8.
Okay.
Less than that, hey?
Dropping in on the game between Walker and Einarson. After Carrie Einarson scored 2 in 6, we're in the 7th. And Laura Walker sitting the shot stone and just barely at the back 12 at around 8 o'clock.
And a nice chance to get a deuce and tie it up.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Walker, who won
Keep a broom on that.
the bronze medal at the Bubble Scotties in Calgary.
Keep it moving.
Again, we tell you that Aaron
Hard,
Pincott
hard, hard.
has come in for
moving.
Kate Cameron, who's
Yeah, fight 8.
not well.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Nice throw. 2 red.
2 red it is to tie it.
Boy, they were impressive last night. You and I both said that.
Really were.
It was a little bit of a tough loss at the end, but it was just a great game.
Double, which is fine. And I'll have
Yeah.
the only other thing I thought is you try to make this double.
Well, they make their decision. Let's go to Rock and Holman. Holman up by 4. Final stone on the way for Kelsey Rock.
Okay, curling a little early.
Looks like she's got a chance for a couple too here.
She does. Pretty open draw.
Line's good now.
Now, her draw weight was terrible
Yeah,
to
it's
begin with.
curling quite a bit,
Has come
but-
up a little bit. Better now at
14-6.
46% as she throws this.
Good judge.
Yeah. 2 red. Yeah.
So to close the gap, but it's still Holman up by 2 with last draw.
Good judge.
Scoreboard call here. think they wanted to
Make it serve it, turn you
come
turn.
around, chip the yellow, roll frozen to the other yellow, but it's so dangerous. You're up one with hammer. You don't want to lose any control here.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Good. Shot. Good
Well,
throw.
Laws just rips that center.
Kind of thinking just forward weight. Yeah.
You could tap it to create a pocket rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe with the other rock too.
Yeah.
You could tap the left yellow,
Mm-hmm.
kick it towards where Casey's standing.
I guess the nose on this one would
Do the same.
do the same.
Yeah.
Split those reds out.
Right.
Either or.
Clean. Close.
Oh, I thought this would be less weight than
Yeah,
this.
I thought they said back line.
Terry Ann McTaggart picked up by Moore and Hyen. Uh-oh.
Okay, go, Case, go.
Okay, well, they'll leave that Ray Stone still in the rings. But at the moment, it is Jones sitting two.
It came down a lot.
Okay.
2 raises available.
What? Yeah. Actually, no. 10-5. Oh, she's really dead in the house. Should have made Just wanted to kill the one for sure.
I think so. You might get over there, but doubt it. The only other thing you do is you hit this. But then she freezes, and I think we just make that.
I think I got the hit like half.
Yeah.
Just watch that red.
Yeah.
Try and get it out if you can.
Yeah. Peel.
Half or thinner?
Yeah, third. Half is good.
You got to get this pretty
Coming back all day.
thick, because if you hit it
Hair thinner maybe
or
misses it.
thin, I should say, because then you draw your 90-degree angle.
Better than thicker.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in there. Now, the front of the rock would be more like that, so it should clear the red one. If she hits it way too thick, it's going to redirect that way. I would think less than half, Cheryl.
No. No. Jaws hard. Hard jaws.
Hard jaws. Gotta go.
Hard. Okay.
Didn't even hate the throw.
Okay, Caleb.
Sorry.
Well, we started our evening with this game with Tracy Fleury against Krista McCarville, and it ends up being a 9-2 final for Fleury as she wins 3 in a row, and McCarville now out of Thunder Bay goes to 1-3.
Yeah, I think we're in it too. I know it's not ideal, but.
Shock or re.
Pardon?
Or re-second? I don't think it matters.
Third?
I don't think so. Or third, yeah.
I don't think you
I
have
would
a
say
choice.
no.
I
I don't think so.
Either freeze or tap it a couple feet.
I don't mind the tap.
I don't mind
I
it.
don't mind that either.
I don't either.
What?
Do you like the
I like it.
Yeah.
I think you've
the
got
only
some
way.
options, because I
We're
even
all
looked at. Looks like the weight came down pretty hard on
Yes.
Carrie
yes.
Ann, so maybe call the tap, and it might end up to be a freeze.
Maybe an aggressive, throw it back forward to your hand. If it dies, you freeze it.
Yeah.
She made that exact same shot here to save the game in the second end. It would have been 6-0.
Great.
Are we thinking like a tap's okay too? Like
Yeah.
flatter air?
Even if I tap it, yeah.
I agree.
A little bit. That's some good conversation from the
Top forward
brushers.
to
Like
back
tap's
forward.
okay too, so just don't be light.
Yeah.
Right?
Becky, back 12.
Whoa, a lot of handle.
Back 12.
This one?
We're through. No, we're
Oh, look at the rotation.
I think it'll die.
we're back.
Holy.
As it starts to dive.
Really good.
They're going to be lucky to get it by that one.
Oh, my.
Okay, good. That's okay.
Wow.
That, they're coming down hard. Look.
Flopping them in there. Good throw.
That would have been perfect if they'd just brushed it here sooner.
The scenic way to get
But
there.
that, see, now there's added
Scenic
pressure
route.
on the
Worked
brushers,
out.
right? Because they have to, they can either look very good or very bad.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Because they were just about running beside that. They weren't even anywhere near it.
Well, he said it was through.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's
Or just roll big, yeah.
It was maybe T-line.
tough ice
This,
for
I mean, that would be
brushers.
awesome, but it's risky.
Yeah, but even if I dead nut it, as long as we lose the 5. Hey?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. 3/4?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
So with the one final, Tracy Fleury picks up a 3rd win for the moment, tied with Jennifer Jones, but Jones still on the ice. McCarville slips to 1 and 3. That is the updated 9 teams playing in this year's curling trials.
Huge. They're going to take it on. I didn't think they were going to. Caitlin didn't seem sold, but the way Jennifer's playing, she saw it, wants to play it.
I like this, Jen.
I think the concern with playing that yellow, that Shydigger, is that you can probably almost triple the reds out. Like if you nose
your own.
Yeah. Like if you nose yellow.
That wouldn't be ideal.
And then there'd be
A nose here is no good either, but it's safer than you're right. You're absolutely right on that outturn side would have been lethal.
if you'd have got one yellow gone, but
Oh, get your own.
And they're going to
Hey, Jen. Fine.
stuff it at the back. So now,
Hey, Jen.
Actually,
Jen.
sorry, Beck, a little fortunate. It could have taken, if she throws it a little better, takes out her shot rock, then they're guarding.
Sorry. She has an open draw for 1, but
Do you like picking that?
sit 2?
Sure.
I think that's a good call.
It's the only way you get it out.
Yeah,
You can't play the raise.
Hold on. Come here. Is this risky? Yeah. Just, but I guess if you hit this, it's onto this. Yeah.
You like wait?
Yeah.
Pro side is to miss it, eh?
Huh?
Pro side's to miss it.
Yeah.
Here, yellow,
to flash
right?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer throws that a little bit wider, takes out her own, and they're guarding this.
Do you guys like this? Yeah. I do.
Do you draw to the back one?
Probably, yep.
Hey, send it, Case.
Send it.
right out of her hand. More. And high, and you can hear McTaggart as it rides the line. Oh, she's going to get it off her own.
It touched it.
It did.
How many times have we seen that already in 3 days?
A lot.
Yeah.
Wow, she did. She rubbed that top one.
Oh, man.
Watch this.
That was artistic.
Artistic.
I'm an artiste.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
And on their previous one that looked it was going through, they said it took the scenic route.
There. Got it. Yep.
And it did.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Quite entertaining.
She hits it anywhere. Half a rock.
That's a great shot for her, considering her numbers. The player numbers are brought to you by
half rock heel.
New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
You stick it for 2. Your shooter's not, it's going to roll too far. But I didn't think they'd take this on with a one-shot lead, Cheryl.
Well, because they did talk about make sure we score and you've got to draw and
Yeah.
backing to just come down. I think I'd lean towards that.
The way Jennifer's playing, I guess it's not as big a risk, but it looks tougher than the draw.
It's close.
McEwen, brush, run it back, tap, 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 roll it for 2.
Boy.
How good is that?
She's throwing it well.
Great shot. Nice throw, Caitlin.
Wow.
Looks very good.
Nice leg, nice good throw.
And to raise it around.
Yeah.
The second stone at the back, edge of the 8. Goodness.
Very nice. Good call by Caitlin.
So Jones extends the lead on this Monday night. Still have the lights turned on this Monday night. We're not quite through. We're getting close though. 9-10, 6-3 Jones. And it will be Team Shydigger out of Lethbridge that does have last rock playing the Yellowstones here in the 9th.
Finish. Hard Josh. Hard Josh. Line him up. Keep going. Very nice.
Wonderful shot by Jennifer Jones to get the 2. It's, I guess, what you feel, right? You could have played a quiet tap, done something like that.
Absolutely, and they did talk about they wanted to make sure they could score, and they had the chance to play the draw, but she's just seeing this, and there's not a lot of fear that they're going to miss it, and she doesn't.
And the idea to actually split it around, that's one thing, but that aspect of right there to leave the second shot in play. Wonderful. Jennifer Jones, key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, rowing together.
You can kind of see with them, Russ, they're not thinking about the miss. They're just, you know, they're not afraid to miss, and they're not thinking about the miss. They can just see the made shot. That's pretty scary when you're seeing the game that way.
She's playing a lot more tough hits than I've seen the last couple of years.
I think there's a lot of confidence in her hitting game now. Whatever her equipment issue was, whether it was her slider or something wasn't comfortable the last couple of years, but she's got it straightened out.
Hard. Couple. Okay, you're there. Whoa. Just in. Whoa. Yep. Really nice spot, Joss. Hey, girl. Here.
Well, this is the dilemma, right? How long do you keep playing this? Do you try to, as she indicates, hit and roll over? Or at some point, do you just try to draw behind the corner?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think you have to draw behind the corner, and then you have to kind of attack down the middle. So get something secured and try and clean it up in the middle.
Okay. Copy. Yeah, heavy clean. You have room. Really hard now.
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
Go.
If you can, carry, always carry. Go, care. Even if you're back. Go, even if you're back. Yep. Good
Right around they go, T-line. Or the third shot. And now she'll start ripping.
I think you just make the nose, Josh. Do you like that? Yep.
Like millimeter high kind of thing.
Yep. Whoa.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Yep.
Caitlin Laws
Roll it. Good shot.
gets rid of both. And they said about hitting the nose, which means sitting right there. You're not unhappy about that?
No, well, it's higher now, and the double guards were actually, you couldn't get at anything. Now you can probably get around because it's high enough in the rings and only a single guard.
I think I like playing something here now.
That might be in.
Yeah, I like it. Or I like that.
Hit and roll behind.
I like this. Board weight. Nose.
That's in. They got something going here.
Close. I can't tell.
Right out. Go, all the way.
Let that be enough.
Everything's dead, eh? In the houses.
We've heard that a few times.
5-5 tie. Walker and Anderson. Look at that string around the 12. They all belong to Laurel Walker, so that's what's facing Carrie Anderson with her last.
Boy, they've been in trouble all end, Russ.
And Carrie made that, I don't know, 25-foot run back double on her first one just to give her this space. She had missed it. I don't think she could have scored.
Good. Good brushing.
Oh, skip savior there.
For the single to take the lead. Both teams, as you see, at 1 and 2 coming in.
Hard dodge. No roll. Good. 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 Nice. Nice shot, Caitlin. Sorry, Joss.
That's good. Kind of unlucky.
Spun in, yeah. Pluck away at these guys.
Yeah, they're confirming that yellow's in, so
I think so, yeah.
it'd be tempting to, you know, hit a red or two and roll over and
try and bring it into play.
Yeah. Does it need?
Do we got to move some, Case?
Yeah.
What? Do we have to move something off the 4? I can't hear you. Do we have to tap something?
Well, the Rock has
I think you need to get in there for third shot.
picked up a couple to close the gap even more.
Justin, still feel like a 13-5.
You run back your own yellow, make that easy double. You've got 3 in the rings, and you just have to hope all the doubles aren't made.
Yeah, I feel like maybe this is too late to be going around.
Yeah, I guess they're giving up on the nibbler.
Pretty close, yeah.
Top
No,
four.
it's
Okay,
a little bit more, but
Whoa,
we're
then. Top 8.
We're
Top
T-line.
4. Top 8. Top 4 up the deep end. Line's good. Room. Room. A lot of room. Jesse's rock. Jesse's rock. Go, Jess. Curl, curl, curl. Go, curl hard.
Just even. Nice. Good. Good sweep.
It's pretty perfect.
Okay, up an inch.
Yeah, it's super long. She cleared the guard by that. I'd love to roll into ours and change the angle a little bit.
Okay, board or
But
something.
just make this go. I'm seeing board.
Yeah.
Okay, Caitlin, you got it.
He's thrown this. It should be gradual, but if I'm off the line, it might come up.
Now it goes back to Jen getting rid of those double guards, which gives her access at this back one.
10.5.
10.5, 11.
Yeah. Somewhere in there. Clean. Weight's good. Clean it. Oh, no. Clean it.
Oh, Joss.
Josh. Clean it.
Got a curl still.
Whoa. Josh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Roll it. Yep. Roll it. Kick it. Yeah.
And kicks it over
So good.
to sit the 3.
Good speed.
Yeah, the weight was key to that shot.
Maybe I didn't want to do that. I don't know. I just thought it will free up this one that I can hit it out. Maybe I'll have something on my. Yeah.
I just straightened it at a hair on you, but I thought my speed was close.
Yeah. It's 10-5.
She wants us to come.
I feel like we have to.
So
go
team
two.
meeting.
Huh?
I just feel like we have to bump one out of at least the, like into
Okay.
the 12.
Okay. I would love to be able to touch this and then bump
Okay.
that straight back, but
Yeah, I need a lot more
you're
weight.
going to have
than
to
that.
throw peel.
Yeah.
Because we have to hit that thicker then.
Are we okay
And if
with?
you get the double, that's okay.
Yeah,
She's going to have that, but that's.
yeah, she'll have this double, but she's got stuff to jam on.
Yeah.
Do you guys like
I'm
that?
I do.
thinking-
I
I'm
think we
thinking
gotta
like
open
right
her up.
Yeah,
a
and I
little.
like the
Do you
in.
like the in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have a tough time scoring right now, so get some of that moving. And they've got a good chance to get all 3 of them.
Yes. Yeah, you throw it hard enough into the pile, you're certainly going to get 2.
And she can. She can throw good weight.
You know, like.
Yeah, it's a hard.
No, I know. Just.
Yeah, keep an eye. You might make that double.
Straight through, Claire.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Carrie Ann McTaggart.
Go, Chris! Hard! Yes, go!
1. Rolls it inside.
Good.
It is second shot.
Very outside. Yeah.
There's a yellow
Close.
double.
Yeah.
Might jam
Really
on
close.
something.
Yeah, jam it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This, yeah, I think
7/8.
you don't want this one to roll buried or anything, right?
Yeah.
You kill the tight yellow one.
Yeah,
Nice.
it-
What kind of weight are you seeing?
Firm.
I think so.
Okay. I just know, like I've thrown this,
I'm
right?
going to give it a go
Okay.
again.
Yeah, double across the top.
So just follow everything through, I think.
It could.
Jam over there on the side.
Oh, easy. Could you ever double jam?
Oh, on the back and the side.
Why wouldn't that be? And then there's this
Yeah.
world's simplest double to sit 3 or 4.
You throw heel.
Firm.
Firm. Okay.
You got it.
The yellow in the forefoot is going to come dangerously close to that nibbler at the back. Where's this thing going to go once it glances across?
Yeah.
That would be incredibly unlucky.
We'll find out now. Jones in her first here in 9.
Whoa! Oh! Yeah! Whoa!
Watch out.
The back
There's
line.
the stuff. And that one nearly rolls over to the corner.
Wow.
That one didn't work
And
out
it's
as
undercover. See the red out front?
Yes. Yes.
So that stone top 8 now is undercover.
Sorry.
You're right. Is it ever?
And,
It's still going to
You know what I
jam,
mean?
though.
and this one's closer than that one.
Well, I guess we just try to sit two.
The bad news
I know. The only
is once you
problem
make
is
this
I don't
double, it's going right there.
for a double back. Yeah, right. But I guess
You can't even try it, can you?
That's bad luck for Shydigger.
Well,
Hit the.
I'm just asking. I mean, if you bang it on the nose, yeah, but why not hit it on the right side, more to the right side than as we're looking at it?
I think they're close enough together. It still wouldn't matter,
Okay.
Vic.
All right.
How about hitting that one with board weight and roll buried behind the corner again? Just get one of them.
Yeah, because you really want to save that back yellow.
Yeah.
I don't know what this ice is for. It looks like
You-
for the double.
You get the top one roll buried. Your second, third, fourth. Jennifer's got to be very careful.
Okay, what do you guys see? I think I have to make this double.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's going to jam on the back, but we'll still be counting 2.
Okay, where are we going with our shooter?
There's a chance for 3.
I'm thinking as close to nose as we can get. She's going to have a back double, but if I don't kill that all the way, it'll jam.
Yeah, that's fine. What kind of weight are you throwing?
8.
Okay.
I like your call, Russ. Board
Yeah,
weight,
it's-
roll to the right.
The farther you're behind, the less weight you throw.
Yeah.
This is taking out your own rock when you're 3 down.
Shydigger first.
Really
High
hard!
and more. Look out. There's the stuff. There's the jam.
Okay.
Okay.
The roll in tires.
I think rolling in tires is a better result.
Yeah.
I like throwing it hard, kind of across the top.
Okay.
Not hard,
Yeah.
but like
8 or something? Or?
yeah, 8.5.
Okay.
Do you like that?
Yep.
Okay.
If you nose, it's fine.
Got to make sure we.
Gotta,
Yeah.
yeah. Thick half.
Yep. Leaves a nose double,
Yeah.
so.
8.5.
Just make it go away.
Try to kick it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make this.
I think dead straight here, you guys.
Yeah.
Broom down, Dawn. Okay.
Even a nose is a pretty thin double, isn't it?
Very.
See her line up that rock. She looks at the side of the rock and uses the center line as a reference point. It's helping her come out of the hack pure square.
Easy, firm.
Lean. Whoa. Lean.
9.
Yeah. Whoa.
Crush goes down from McEwen.
Sweep it, Dawn.
And
Go, 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 go.
separation now.
Nice shot. Nice call, Caitlin.
Great
Call
throw.
right.
Just
Choose real
Jennifer
nice.
really
Yeah.
knows where that rock's
pretty.
going right now.
Yeah, she's
Deep.
seeing it.
Make her make it.
Yeah. Great throw.
Well, play the double. Try the double for your 2.
Make her make it anyway.
Yeah.
Quarter of a rock.
Yeah.
Heel.
Thin quarter.
I like it.
That look
What are the
good?
chances of touching this and going right through?
Well, if you hit it too thick, you could go over the top of that back red for sure. Too thin would be tough, but
Like a lot of ice.
Right now facing two. Just hoping to get a couple. Shydigger. Again, big scrub. Higher, more. What have you got? 1 and 2. Back up. Oh, back up. Sit down. Come back. Yes.
Really well played.
Well, she thought it out.
Good throw.
Rather than playing that one that you suggested, she thought I'd have a chance for 2, and it was nail-biting time until about right now. You got your deuce. Turn that frown upside down. There you go.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials are brought to you in part by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Scotties Facial Tissue, unleash the Scotties. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
On a Monday night from the SaskTel Center here in Saskatoon. Right beside on sheet B. That's where we started our evening, but that's a final as Tracy Fleury wins 9-2 over Krista McCarville, and Flurry now 3 straight wins. McCarville drops to 1 and 3. Our feature is this: Jones, Shydigger. Shydigger gets close. She's 1 back, but that all-important last rock, the hammer, belongs to Jones, throwing the red stones here in 10. Don McEwen back on the ice after taking last evening off, as this Jones team plays a 5-person rotation with Lisa Weigel back on the bench.
and made the perfect tick on her first one and another one on her second one.
Really nice. Good. Nice pair, Don.
6-5. Anderson got that single drawing against the 4 in 8, and the last rock is coming up here for Laura Walker.
Carey just played that draw. Carey Anderson, that draw back down, buried around their back forefoot, forcing Laura to this run back.
No draw possibility?
She could draw, but I think she feels like this is the easier shot for her.
Oh dear. And drives it by.
I think she was trying to blank and then get her 2 coming home.
Okay.
But, she's going to have to get at least 2
We
now.
could maybe use the yellow at the end.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you're tied, not down.
Yeah, Jess.
Lead. Whoa.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Caitlin. Hard. Watch it over there, Don.
Yeah. Watch the shooter, Caitlin.
Okay. Good. Good.
Took the scenic route too.
Touching a lot of things.
7-6. Rachel Holman leads Kelsey Rock, and it's Holman sitting 1 at the back 12, and a chance here, a draw for a couple for Holman.
Kelsey just missed by a fraction, making the double that would have forced, if she stuck it, would have forced Holman to a single.
Line's good.
Kelsey made a peach on her first one too. Out turn, she rolled even, not to leave a double behind the center guard, but the guard's long enough that Rachel was able to chase it.
Good. 2.
2 it is. Holman.
Yeah, 2 yellow.
Both these teams looking for their first wins.
You and I were talking about it in the break rest that I really feel like Shydigger's team needed to look really hard for that 3 somehow, because I mean, look at the 2 ticks that were made, and you got a tough row trying to steal this end and then the extra.
And you got to do it again,
It's...
Yeah, they could have played a soft weight there instead of jamming out their own, rolled, hopefully buried, and any mistake, half mistake by Jennifer, you score 4.
Yeah, no, I really liked that call.
But then again, I mean, here we go. You're thinking within the moment. You're not thinking ahead, right? I'm just thinking at this moment, what can I... Oh, it's right. What happened? Because you don't think... Well, you're not supposed to think of potential failure, right? Your thing's supposed to be always positive.
Right.
And you don't take into account, what's going to happen in the next? Well, I forgot she's pretty good with those ticks.
Yeah, no, and then I think you look at your team too. How often do you steal 2 ends in a row? And so then does that help your decision to take more risks to get?
Yes.
You might as well lose that end.
Yeah, right.
Then extend it out and lose in 2 ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you said, you got to factor in Don McEwen.
Yeah, and 2 really nice ticks. And they probably didn't know that fact, that Jen's only allowed 2 stolen ends this week.
Well, and one of them just came in this game in the third when she gave up the single.
Right.
Still, be the same on this side.
It's going to be different over here.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you want 6 feet less? Or can I throw the same?
The same is probably going to get you about T-line.
The old story, they tried to come around the stacked guards and threw it through. It's always quicker late in the game.
I'd like you to go, yep.
Going away from the center line.
Line's good, hard, yep. Gotta go line. So close. Gotta go line. Hard, line's good. Gotta go line. Line's good. Still gotta go line. Yep. Over to here,
We're there.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Sweet. Nice throw.
Maybe just a pop into the hole there.
True.
What do you think this is gonna do? I feel like it should run. Okay. Do you want to just peel the guard?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to smidge the guard onto that red one into the rings or something crazy. That'd be tough to do, but your mind can play tricks at this point, can't it? Yeah, it's very capable of hitting that guard. It's where it's going to go.
And she doesn't have a lot of that either.
No.
Caitlin Laws.
Gotta go.
Wow, very nice.
Boy, they're playing so well. That was not easy.
Same shot?
What are we going to throw here?
I think
Top
a
8.
5.
I like that.
Probably really close.
Yep, I like it.
Try and get one buried around here and hope for a miss on Jen, or she peels the guard and then you sit 2 and hope.
Line's good. Line's good. There it goes.
Line only right now. It's T-line on its own.
Okay, that's fine.
Should come down a little bit.
Gotta move.
To 13-7.
Whoa.
Let it sit, Jess. It's buried. It's buried.
Whoa.
I don't know. Okay.
And deep it goes.
It's open. Yeah. Good try.
I would almost went around the far corner guard. That's a lot of curl.
Timeout being called by Team Jones.
What do you like, Joss? I don't know if I like. I don't mind coming here. I don't like that. At least she's got to move it till I too. Like even if I'm here.
Yeah.
You guys like freezing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The other side I thought is we can just draw in the middle.
Yeah.
She makes
See
it
your line for your draw.
Yeah. I don't mind this.
Speed's nice there. Got a 13-7 on hers.
14, yeah.
14.7. That's nice speed.
Beautiful.
Still.
Yeah, to the corners, right?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. She makes it and roll, and then I have the same draw. I don't mind drawing here because she's back tee. Even if we're frozen, then I have the same draw.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
I like this. I like following it in. You normally don't do this because then Casey can freeze them, but you're only drawing against a victory. You can't lose this end. If you make this freeze close, Shydigger makes a good one. You're going to an extra end no matter what you do with your last rock, and that's a nice feeling.
You guys like this? Or?
6-5, Jones leads it. And Jennifer really outstanding again. Both skips playing well, but there's just something about Jennifer right now. She's getting a lot of help from the likes of her third, Caitlin Laws, as she tries to win 4 straight. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
No.
Like, yeah.
Line's good.
Line's
Line's
done.
full. Line's great.
Full 8.
Through. Choppy.
Full 8. Full 8. Finish. Need
Top
to
full.
finish.
Curl, wait as long as you can.
Top
Curl,
right in
got
there.
a curl.
Hard,
four.
Josh. Hard. Get it in there. Hard.
Nice shot, Jen.
Nice shot.
That's really good.
It's really quite
Nice,
perfect.
Jen. Good. Great throw.
Pretty good, yeah.
Speed,
Yeah.
Well, no matter what, then Jen's got full 4-foot.
With no risk of losing.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Yep. How much you got, Chris?
Could you make it with the in-turn and stay buried? Put a little pressure on her, drawing against the loss.
Whoa.
Caitlin's came up pretty good there.
Make her shoot against
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's fully buried, though.
Against the loss?
Yeah, right.
I think it's there. Tons of room by the guard.
Yeah.
both
It's
sides.
Pretty long.
Just this kind of
Do you
weight.
ever like the tap?
Makes her shoot against the loss.
Do you like just there, Joan?
Timeout's been called.
Yeah, that was my initial thought too. Yeah. Hey, I like that.
I like that.
My gut was good.
Want to put a bit
Well, it's nice to see Joan McCusker again. Of course, all those years.
Tap on a good angle.
Sandra Schmirler, Olympic gold medalist and
Even if we tap,
3-time Canadian, 3-time world champion.
She's worked with this team now. I'm thinking it's been 3 years
Yeah,
at least.
that's right. Yeah. God, it freezes right on the corner. That's no easy task. You have to be shot. You can't bounce at all.
See, there's again the. I'm just asking an opinion here on decision. Playing the in-turn to tap back, sit 2. You don't make it, of course, but you can't think negatively. So you make it now. She's drawing against you. Or do you play this for the tie?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's what you think you can make on this. If she can make this corner free, she's making the draw tougher with this one. That's what I like about this one.
And
But the other way, if you play the in-turn tap, she could draw against the loss.
And I'm not sure the intern tap's there. We just finally got to look at it there, and it's over buried on the intern side.
Pretty buried.
T-line. T-line.
Go, 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 go. Yep, 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 yep,
Oh, not too far, not too far. Oh, may have done just that little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to grab that one maybe? Yeah. You go check.
Yeah. Good game. Thanks for the game. Good luck. Have a great week.
Won't have to throw her last. 4 straight wins now for Jennifer Jones. Make the final 7-5. Shydigger now 2-2.
Good game. Good game, guys. Good luck. Thanks. Good job. Good job. Good game, Ben. Good game. Girl, good game. Good game.
On this Monday night. And we have another final on sheet C as Rachel Holman
Good game. Good luck.
has run the Rock team out of rocks for a 9-6 win. And that is win number 1 for Rachel Holman as Ross and her team from Edmonton lose 3 straight, leaving us now with just 1 on the ice. And it's on sheet D. And the game featuring Carrie Anderson out of Gimli against Laura Walker from the Saville Center in Edmonton. Walker down by a couple, but does have last rock. Here she goes, trailing 7-5.
Not sure this is even makeable, but if you can squeak the guard, get some curl, get to the nose, and don't disturb your red, you're sitting second, third buried.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hard, Taylor. Hard, Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Nice.
Interesting finish to that.
Yeah, that was a pretty good roll.
How do you get both yellows out, though?
More ice.
Mind the throw,
Yeah, more ice.
Yeah, because you try and play the double off that, even that one you just threw on the right there, but yellow's not going anywhere in the left.
And you have to get the one on the left because the one on the right's not going anywhere.
Like that always goes into there, and this probably. So?
She has nothing with that. Like, I guess this is always
Yeah,
going there.
it's always going into that. And it would be if it was for 2. Well, no, that doesn't.
I don't know. I'm just. I don't know.
Disregard. Yeah. Yeah.
Even if the guard's missed, all I can see for Team Rock is to hammer that one. That goes. The red basically stays right where it is. Then you've got to come across here and get the lower half of that one to move it far enough, because it's going to hit the red, to make sure this one's closer. So you've got to roll like right in there and hope you move the yellow far enough. It might be there if you got the bottom quarter of it.
Yeah, it's
maybe, but that's assuming the guard's missed.
Yeah.
Clean for a line. Little bit.
Line's fine.
Shannon Burchard on the
Whoa,
right.
you're over curling if you're tight.
Brianne Mayer backs off the brush. Val Sweeting calling line.
Sit. Has to sit. Okay. Good. Take a run at it. I need to hit like a very big half of that rock, so I don't think that's there.
Yeah.
I think. To catch the back?
Yeah.
Pardon? Catch the back. I just don't think I can see enough of it. I need to make a decision too, so.
Okay.
I think this.
To try and.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think probably here, like it's high enough and I'm gonna throw it pretty hard, so.
Okay.
Small half, Aaron? Half?
Yeah, I think
Hope
so.
against Hope here.
Yeah.
Not
That
much
onto
available.
there.
Wow.
And then everything goes at a 90-degree angle, so I think it goes underneath.
So right now it is Anderson sitting 2. And a difficult night, made even more so now with this. Not a brush and not a touch. And so we'll add 2 more. And that will be it as Anderson picks up the win. So her record is now 2-2. Walker falls to 1-3.
Done.
So the standings now after this Monday night, and again, keep in mind, right, 3 teams make the playoffs. Top team will go right to the final. So if it ended at this moment, Jones, final, Flurry, Harrison to play in the semi. But watch out now. Holman has picked up her first. Einarson is now 2 wins. Still a long way to go. So tomorrow, no morning draw. But look what we have for you at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Men are back on the ice. The 2 undefeated 3-win teams. Brad Gushue against Brad Jacobs. Tuesday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when we join you again from here in Saskatoon and our coverage of the Tim Hortons Curling Trials. All of it on Canada's sports leader, TSN.